Good evening, everybody. I'm Mary O'Connor with the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation and the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. This evening, we are pleased to have Brice Banning on our show. Welcome to Hangar Flying, Brice.
Thank you.
Brice is an aviation accident investigator with the National Transportation Safety Board in Fairbanks. He's in Anchorage today working on a special investigation report on a reporting system that pilots use. First of all, can you tell us, Brice, what is an NTSB Special Investigation Report?
It's an information gathering effort, in this case concerning pilot reports, in support of a safety study. That it culminates in a report with a hope of safety recommendations and effecting change in the future.
So basically what you're going out and doing is fact-finding, compiling information, and publishing a report.
That's correct. And then in that report, we hope to have recommendations that will affect a change in the national airspace system.
Oh, great. So your report is going to be on something that you are looking at, the system where pilots report weather conditions, right?
That's correct.
So can you tell us what gets done with these reports? How are they used? What's done with them?
Well, a pilot report is a report of an aircraft in actual weather conditions, and that pilot report is typically initiated with the pilot and then given to ATC or flight service, where it's disseminated throughout the NAS.
Okay, and by NAS you mean?
The National Airspace System.
So say a pilot gives a report on weather conditions, maybe visibility. Can you take us step by step? How does that work?
There's many different avenues that a pilot report can get into the system. Typically, he's going to issue that report through flight service or air traffic control. That report is then taken down, entered into a computer database, and then available to all types of different users who use that pilot report.
Okay. And why is the National Transportation Safety Board involved in this investigation?
The National Transportation Safety Board has investigated numerous accidents and incidents where deficient pilot reports were a factor in the investigation. And we've identified this, and so we're conducting a safety study to see if we can affect some type of positive change.
Okay, and by deficient PIREPs, what do you mean by that?
PIREPs that don't get into the system, PIREPs that don't have enough information to be useful, pilot reports that aren't transferred from any number of agencies to the agency that needs it. So we're looking at a top-down approach of all the users of PIREPs and how to get, number one, increase the quantity of PIREPs in the system, the quality of PIREPs in the system, and ensure that they get into the system and to the users that need them.
Oh, wow. So that's everything from encouraging pilots to give the information, give accurate and complete information, to the air traffic controllers, to however the information gets spread throughout the system and then used.
That's correct.
That sounds like a project.
It is.
And is the NTSB interested in this project because there were accidents in Alaska?
There are some accidents in Alaska that involved pilot reports, but we're looking at the NTSB works throughout the United States and even some foreign work, but we're particularly concentrating on PIREPs as they relate to the National Airspace System, so Alaska and the lower 48.
Okay. And I suppose Alaska is particularly important because we've got so much geographical area and so few reporting stations.
That's correct. PIREPs are particularly important and actually vitally important to the state of Alaska. We have large areas where we don't have reporting, and we need these PIREPs into the system. And in addition, forecasters are using these PIREPs to verify their forecasts and improve the quality of products that are available to pilots.
So that can benefit pilots in several different ways.
Many ways that it can benefit pilots.
Okay, great. Brice, Thank you so much for your work on this initiative and for your efforts to improve aviation safety. We're glad to have you in Alaska.
Thank you for having me.
We look forward to having you back on our next show where we learn more about PIREPs and the Special Investigation Report. On behalf of the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation and Alaska Public Media, thank you for watching Hangar Flying. If you are a pilot and can contribute to the available weather information for other pilots, please consider filing a pilot report the next time you go flying. And of course, always file a flight plan. Until next time, fly safely.